welcome to Keeping Up with the Beasleys. Candace here.
Daddy Beasley.
Big Black. Alright, we have some questions that Journey with the Gingers, they had tagged some people to do these questions in response to like trips and cruises and things of that nature. And I thought they were kind of interesting, so I decided me and my boo cakes here, we're gonna go ahead and answer them. So it's basically questions pertaining to travel. So we'll go ahead and get started. We'll go ahead and jump in. The first question is, what state do you live in? So both of these will be easy for both of us. We both live in North Carolina, of course. The first in flight state. What do you do for a living? We both work for a health insurance company. To really go into any further detail, we would have to kill you. So no, but basically we work for a local health insurance company in the area. I have a new job though that's coming that I might chronicleize in the next coming weeks. I don't know if I'm going to do it or not, but we'll see. Besides travel and cruising, what are 3 of your interests? So I'll go first because I'm always gonna go first. 3 of my interests, of course, are music. I love music. The kids. I love the kids. Things that are centered around the children. And I'm trying to think. I think travel is always gonna be in that list. I can't do a besides travel because for me, I love traveling. What about you, babe?
Mama. Mine would probably be family and kids. I'll put that together. No.
Me. Go ahead.
Me. Definitely music. Which me anyway. And third, playing the guitar on the side. Learning how to play on the side.
So it still falls in the music category. Yeah. He's such a follower. All right. Question number 4. If someone asked you, how do you afford to travel often? What piece of advice would you give them? I basically can answer this. He just goes wherever I take him. He doesn't get in on the planning piece. But for us, all right, let's try this again. We had to send little mama out because she was having a little bit too, she was being a little too loud. So question number 4 was, how do we afford to travel often? I'm all about payment plans. So I find websites that are centered around being able to pay up to a certain part. I use Cruises Only for our cruises. And because of that, we can make payments and they make our deposit for us. Now, when we went with the kids, they only pay your deposit up to like $500 or something like that. So we had to come out of pocket for those. But outside of that, they don't ever do the deposit. We can make payments. They give you incentives on the ship as well. They give you onboard credit, all those good things. So payment plans, that's really the gist of it. And I work somewhere where I can get a discount at hotels as well. So number 5, do you like to fly? And what is the longest flight you have taken? I, once again, will go first. I do like flying. I'm trying to think what has been my longest. We went to Jamaica. I went to Jamaica with a couple of my girlfriends in October for my birthday a few years ago. And that's been the longest flight. Well, yeah, because they broke it up. Well, I would say Vegas because we've done Vegas as well. So between those 2, those have been my longest. Babe?
Las Vegas, and yeah, I like to fly. No issues with flying, but Vegas will probably be the furthest. I
really love to fly, like I do. What upcoming trips do you currently have planned? So right now, what we have planned, I'm gonna try to do something with the girls for Brooklyn's birthday in January, I think. I haven't quite solidified that. If not, it probably will be the whole family. I know that one that is currently planned is in the summer, we're going to take the kids back on Carnival Horizon since they enjoyed it so much. And I know that we're supposed to be doing something maybe around Thanksgiving, possibly with them. Do you have anything planned?
Whatever you got planned is what I got planned.
All right, number 7. What has been your favorite vacation to take so far? or you have taken so far. I think you guys have probably been beat in the head 101 times with this one. I say it every time we talk about Carnival. The most favorite one, or the favorite one that I've enjoyed the most, was the one that we just did together, he and I, in March. And that's where we went to Puerto Rico, St. Kitts and St. Martin. And it was, we call it anniversary. It was early anniversary because of scheduling issues, but it was just me and him, 8 days. Actually, it was 10 because we went to Miami a little before. So it was really just us time. So that was always great. Even though we had some hiccups in the beginning with the car rental and things like that, it still was just good to be away together.
I agree.
That's your favorite? You just...
No, pretty, that's what I was gonna say.
Oh my goodness. Okay. So, what is one thing you must always pack in your suitcase? If you looked at my travel essentials website, I mean not website, my video, then you already know. Is number one. If I don't have it, whenever we get off the plane, if we're driving, we're going to the Walmart, we're going somewhere, I have to have my Lysol. It's imperative. You?
Probably my own bar soap. I don't like using the liquid soap and stuff there, or the little what you call them, complimentary soap bars. I don't like them. They're too small. You can take them home with you, but I take them home. But I like my own dial.
Did you do whittle it into little characters when you take them home? You melt it on. No. Okay. Whatever. All right. What is the best beach you have ever visited? So it goes back to my previous question or response. I loved St. Kitts. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful, 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 beautiful. Matter of fact, I'm trying to convince him, and I don't think I'm gonna have to work hard to convince him, that we should do a cruise out of Puerto Rico. Not next year, but the year after. I love that one. It was awesome. Babe, your favorite?
Yeah, probably the St. Kitts or the St. Martin. Somewhere new, had never been before. Both of them were very nice. Very nice. Very nice place.
Very nice. If you could go somewhere you've never been tomorrow, where would you go? I would say I would like to do Aruba. I heard great things about Aruba. One of the people that I thought was so cool.
I'm shaking my head because she heard me say that before. So.
Oh, have you?
But if she's gonna look around and be like, so what are you gonna do? I'm like,
I promise
no, I didn't say what I'm gonna say.
I never heard him say Aruba. Maybe he had.
I said Aruba, I said Jamaica. I said them two places.
Okay, well there you go. You can say Jamaica. You don't have to say. You don't
that ain't what I want to say though.
Well, I've been to Jamaica twice, so that's not my portion. But Aruba, if I say St. Lucia, my sister's gonna be like, that one is hers. I don't have nothing of my own, evidently. So wherever they want to go is where I want to be. Wherever they are, I'm going. They can't go without me. So, how many cruises have you been on? I think we're even. I'm 8. He might be 7 because I think I did one this year without him. That was the one in October, which I will do. I'm gonna post. I'm just trying to figure out how I want to post it because we did it on the same ship that I had done 2 times before. So I don't know if I want to overkill you with the same things, but I do want to post it. So for me, I've been on 8. 7 for you, right? 7. Yeah. I was gold before him too, so. What was your first cruise? What ship and where did you go? So this is a blanket answer for both of us. Our first cruise, my dad actually got it for us as a honeymoon gift. Thank you, Dad. You rock. It was on the Victory. We cruised out of Miami, and we went to, if I'm not mistaken, we went to the Bahamas and somewhere else. It was a short one. It was like short to start to kind of get our feet wet. Because for the longest I was opposed to it. I thought cruises were bogus, but I love them now. We can't get enough of them. You have anything? You good? All right. Which cruise ship has been your favorite so far and why? So for me, it's been the Horizon. We've been on that ship, well, I've been on it at least 3 times now. I went on it with him in March, I went on it in October, and we took the kids in September for the inaugural, and we're going to take them back on it in June of next year. So that'll be 4 times that I've been on it. And I like it because of the amenities, maybe the newness of it. We had done the Glory, and I've done the Liberty as well, but out of all of the ships that we've been on up until now, it's been the Horizon. I really like it. It's like easy to maneuver, and I guess the rooms that we've had have been very good and like in good places. So like when we went with the kids, we had a family harbor suite, and so that was good. And then when he and I went, we had the Havana Cabana, and I love the amenities that came with being on the Havana deck. So that's my why. You?
Same.
That's your reason why too? Same reason? You don't have no reason why?
I like it.
I like it. Okay. Favorite cruise ship food item. I know his is gonna be, I should say it's mine just to mess him up, make him say something different, but on Horizon, well, all of them, forget that, I'm sorry. When I get on the ship, the first place I'm going to is where? Guy's Burger. Yes, indeed. And I'm gonna get me the pig, I don't know what it's called, but I'm gonna get it and I'm gonna enjoy it. That's first picture, first everything. What's your favorite? I already know.
Cowboy steak. From
the steakhouse. And he gets mad if anybody goes there without him. Favorite onboard activity. Now this is something that my sister and I started and I've been addicted. Bingo. I love bingo. And I guess on top of that, if you want to add in, I like the casinos too. Give me a little blackjack, give me a little slots, and I'm happy. I'm super happy. What's your favorite activity, baby?
A few moments later.
The comedy shows are nice.
Oh yeah, yeah.
The comedy shows and the onboard IMAX theater.
Oh yeah, that was nice too. Even though he forced me, like I told you, he forced me to see something I didn't want to. I enjoyed that. It was a good experience. And the next question, number 16. Favorite cruise cocktail. Now, I would be an alcoholic and say all of them, but I do like the Fun Ship. That's the one that you get when you first get on. So when I get my burger, I want my Fun Ship. I want my Fun Ship and my burger. So that's my favorite. What's your favorite drink? Baby's not a cocktail drinker like that.
I don't drink a lot. Just give me a good cold Budweiser all day long.
Yeah. But I don't think they had Budweiser the last time we went for some reason.
Oh, that was so dumb. They ain't even have Budweiser.
I don't know why
Bud Light and crap.
But, I think the battery's getting ready to die, so we're gonna have to
probably
speed it up.
because ain't no Budweiser.
Is that why? Oh, Lord. What has been your favorite excursion you have taken? So this last time, most of the time we just go and enjoy. But I actually got Babe to do an excursion when we went in March. So whatever we did then, I can't remember what. Oh, we did the Flying Dutchman. We went up, but we didn't zip line down. Wasn't gonna do that.
It all was a sky lift. Talking about some Dutchman. You don't know what no Dutchman is. It's a sky lift, take you up a mountain.
But it was the Flying Dutchman.
Or you can zip line down if you want.
It was called the Flying Dutchman.
Or you can. And
that was my favorite excursion.
A little cart and come back around.
And they took us to different places, and there was a few things that I missed the last time. They took us to quite a few places on there as well, but we enjoyed that. So that made it very memorable for us. When was the last time you cruised? What was the name of the ship and where did you go? I guess I kind of hit on that already in previous questions, but the last cruise was for me for my birthday in October. So I left October 13th. We came back on the 19th, Carnival Horizon. We went to Cozumel, Jamaica, and Grand Cayman. and his, I'll go ahead and tell you, his was March with me, and we went to all the places I named before. So, boo. Assigned time dining or anytime dining. We do anytime. We cannot, when we did the first cruise, we tried to do assigned dining. We ain't never make it. I think we made it one time. So with the anytime dining, it gives us the opportunity to go
when you want.
And now that they have the app where you can just go and put it in when you're ready, and you don't have to stand and wait in line, that's even better. Why do you love to travel? Why wouldn't you love to travel? You get to see new things, experiences. Just like I was telling my daughter the other day, you're making memories, things that money, I mean, you're paying for it, but it's not all physical. You get to actually see new things, learn about new cultures. It's a wonderful experience. For you?
Just a new experience, basically. Just a new experience.
Learning and seeing new things. I really enjoy it, and hopefully we'll get the opportunity to travel a lot more outside of cruising, do other things as well. I want my children to have little life nuggets that they can share with their children one day. So that's the end of our questions. There were only 20 of them. I will post them down in the dialogue box. If you've watched us this far, thank you. We really enjoyed it. I like the questions. Thanks again, Journey with the Gingers. I will be posting them down below. Maybe I'll tag a couple of people to answer them as well. I would love to see what your responses might be. So, see you soon. And don't forget, we're doing Vlogmas this year. So we're starting recording tomorrow. First video goes up tomorrow.